Joining us this evening. First thing to say is, were you surprised when you saw the statistics?
I think it is surprising to hear what a high proportion of pregnant women are getting so severely ill. I think we've known for some time this pandemic that pregnant women are at increased risk of getting more severe disease from COVID. And that's why there's been a recommendation for pregnant women to get the vaccine at the same time as women of the same age.
Does pregnancy in itself kind of compromise the immune system?
So I think it's probably a little bit more complicated than just the immune system being compromised. The immune system is definitely adapted in pregnancy, and we know that from other infections that they can be more severe in pregnancy. So for instance, flu, that pregnant women have long been recommended to have the immune system, and other physiological changes which puts an increased risk of severe disease.
I suppose some expectant parents, and maybe people who aren't yet pregnant but perhaps want to conceive, might kind of sort of think of it this way and say, well, look, what worries me is that the body is supporting another growing human body, so that's an extra strain in the body. Vaccination generally involves, in effect, sort of giving people some small amount of infection in order to generate body's natural reaction and produce the antibodies that will fight off the infection. And all of that feels risky somehow.
Yeah, I think we can all understand why pregnant women and women who are wanting to become pregnant might be hesitant and might want to think very carefully about this. But I think it's important to look at all the evidence that we've got now from real-world settings, saying that over 200,000 pregnant women in the UK and the US have now had the vaccine, and there haven't been any safety concerns for those pregnant women. And we know it's the most effective way to prevent COVID, both for the mother, but also the risk to the baby as well. And there are other vaccines which we have given for several years now to pregnant women, again without any evidence of harm or any adverse effect on their immune system.
Do you think up until now the health service has been doing enough to get this message out to pregnant couples?
I think that the messaging has perhaps become stronger as we've understood just what the risks are for pregnant women and how severely they can be affected. So they have been, pregnant women have been advised for several months to have it, but I think this new evidence of showing how severely they can be affected perhaps is causing us to urge pregnant women to think about this again and to consider having the vaccine.
Never had one that does that
Tracy
before.
Jones, Professor of Paediatric Infectious Diseases at the University of Southampton. Thank you very much.